Hello collectors, the 2023 collection tour continues, this time with part 2 with the Marvel section. It's leading off with a few art prints picked up from a couple conventions at C2E2 and my cute little Stand-the-Man Funko Pop. Just a couple moments of praise to Stand-the-Man, Jack the King Kirby, Steve Ditko, and all of the other wonderful Marvel artists and writers that have given us a treasure trove of characters over the past 80 plus years. So big shout out and respect to Stand-the-Man and all those who've come alongside of him to create this wonderful world that we all have come to love, not through just the comics, but through the MCU as well. And as we journey into my MCU collection, it's going to be starting off with 4 of the original 6 Avengers. Here we have Mark 85, Clean from Endgame, Hawkeye from Age of Ultron. We have Cap from Endgame, a figure that seemed like it took forever and a day, plus a month to finally get into the collection, and I'm sure I'm not alone on that. And my personal preference for Thor, the Infinity War version. Still waiting to get my hands on a Black Widow, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get Bruce Banner from Avengers 1 or get my hands on a Hulk. So at some point, hopefully in 2023, I'll get the remaining 2 Avengers and I'll have the complete team. Scrolling down, I'm a Spidey fan as well. Here we have my Spider Lair, consisting of the upgrade suit from Far From Home, what has become, in my opinion, a modern day icon, the advanced suit from the PS4 game. And while we're talking about the video games, we also have the Bodega Cat Miles from Miles Morales. And we have the classic suit from the PS4 game as well. And since we're talking Spider-Verse, we also have from SooSoo Toys, Spider-Man Noir, or aka Dark Spider. I actually have a couple more Spider figures that are not in this detail, and that's, in my opinion, figure of the year Miles Morales and the great companions piece Spider-Gwen. I'll show those at a later video. Coming down, we have one of my personal favorites, Doctor Strange, and this is from his first outing in the MCU, his solo movie. While I think the figure itself is fantastic, I do have some issues with the baseball diamond size base. I don't think I would switch out this version of Doctor Strange for anything. I love the head sculpt. I think the cape looks great, but I may at some point in the future considering checking out maybe Toy Anxiety or one of the other vendors out there to get some of the other parts from the current releases, such as No Way Home or even Multiverse of Madness. But for right now, this is my Doctor Strange, and I'm pretty pleased with them. And rounding out my Marvel detail, I have the 2012 Cap from Endgame, followed by, from Avengers 1, the Mark 7. And from Iron Man 2, we have the War Machine. Now these are the plastic versions, and maybe one day in the future I'll consider upgrading to the diecast. But for right now, I think these figures look great. They're doing what I need to have in my collection, some additional armored representation. For this part, I'll probably consider getting Loki to add to the 2012 Cap and the Mark 7, so we can have at least a little Avengers 1 display in the meantime. So there you have it, folks. A little bit of Marvel love in my collection. And stay tuned for part 3, where we go to a galaxy far, far away and to the final frontier. More to come, collectors. Thanks for watching. Take care.